watch of it to get.
Thanks very much, Carl.
You know, because sometimes I have that super fat. Normally I work, I leave at night to work. I'm alright, look. I like it.
We're here today, Charlie and myself, from the massage company. We have been going for 5 years, and we'd like to tell you about what we're doing in the industry, why, if you're looking to work for a company, why the massage company would be a great place to work. And we're also going to talk to you today that if you are a student and you'd like to become a massage therapist and become part of our brilliant industry, then the way you can do that through the massage company. So, to start off with, I'd like to introduce my colleague. So Charlie is the founder and the managing director of the massage company. Charlie and myself have both been in this industry for a very, very long time. But I'm going to introduce Charlie for you. So, one of Charlie's most recent roles was head of Virgin, and Virgin had over 80 spas in the UK. They had over 400 therapists, so they were the biggest employer of therapists in the UK, and Charlie ran that business. And one of the key things that Charlie really developed there was the training and development to those therapists. And when we got together to start the massage company, that was one of the key things that he did. Charlie's been involved in lots of spa projects around the world, most notably in Europe, and one of his last projects was the Midland Hotel. So if any of you have been over to Manchester, been to that amazing spa up there, that was Charlie that built that, Charlie developed that, Charlie that put in the team that started that all together. So this is Charlie, he's the founder and managing director. He's in charge of our operational side of our business, so that's very much the everyday runnings with all the therapists. And over to you, Charlie.
Thanks, Elliot, and thank you very much indeed. Welcome everybody. The National Massage Championships is a great showcase for our industry and for massage therapy, and it is such a fantastic career for people to be in and also to get into. And for us, it's so important that the industry uses this type of event to really showcase just what a great career we all potentially have in the future and how that's going to grow. Elliot's kindly introduced me. I'm very much involved in operations, so you can tell I have a passion for training and getting the best people and developing them in the best way. And that's what we try to do, not only the massage company, but also right across the industry. Elliot's been fortunate enough to have run the Murad cosmetic brand in the UK. So training's been a hugely important part of his background as well as having contact with over 300 spas and salons in the UK and across Europe as well. So we hope that we've brought together a mix of different experiences to launch the massage company, which was launched 5 years ago, and we are in the process of growing that and bringing not only the operations so that let's get lots of people having massage, but also let's make sure we've got a great team and a really great training setup so that we can service those customers and build that confidence in everything that they do.
Thanks, Charlie. So, what is the massage company? So it would be great, we're just behind and we're right opposite the National Massage Championships. So if you want to come and talk to us afterwards, then we're just over there. But what is the massage company? Why do we need the massage company in the UK? What do we do? So when Charlie and I got together, we wanted to promote massage therapy across the UK. And how do we bring that into a scalable solution? How do we carry out thousands of massages each month that are really good quality, so we're protecting the therapist and the customer gets a really good experience. So there are 4 areas that we really try and work at, and they're all shown on this diagram. So the first is, we've got to bring in hundreds of new customers each month. Where do customers go if they want a good massage? They don't know that. They don't know where to go and get a good massage. So we have to tell them. So we do lots of lead generation, we do lots of local outreach, we do lots of social media, we do advertising, and we bring in hundreds of new customers each month. And these are customers that aren't necessarily having a great massage with their massage therapist that they've used for 20 years. This is people that maybe have a massage on holiday, or a treat, or a luxury, or they bought it as an experience from somebody. And it's bringing those people in and showing them that massage therapy really should be something that you have every month, something that you come back repeatedly for, and it's not just a treat and it's part of an everyday healthier lifestyle. So once we bring those customers in, we have to show them a really good massage. And where our training comes in. So we take great qualified therapists, or therapists that are qualified, and we put them through the TMC training course because we know that those customers want to have a consistent quality of massage. We know that we're probably all great massage therapists, but there are some that aren't out there, and we need to bring our whole industry up. And that's what something like the National Massage Championships does. So as Charlie says, I think we should all bring our friends, our competitors, we should bring everybody, and we should make the National Massage Championships the biggest massage championships in the world ever. And just keep building that, because I think we'll all benefit from it. So, once we've got our qualified therapists, we put them through the massage company the massage company training course, then we can offer a consistent quality of massage through our business. We also want to train we'll look after our therapists really well. So Charlie went through some of the things that we do for our therapists and how we look after our team is really important. Massage therapists should be cherished. We should look after you at every point throughout the business, from your first meet us, from your first interview, until the point that you leave and go on to do something else. It should be a really good experience, and that's what we hopefully do. The next thing is that the massage company is in purpose-built facilities. So we build in 2,000 to 3,000 square feet, we build centres that have between 10 and 15 treatment rooms, so that we can deliver massage when people want them. So we're open 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and our centres are accessible, so people can get to us. They can have massage when they want to have massage, and we have therapists available for that. And lastly, we try and make our massage treatments affordable, because we want people to be able, we've got to value what we do, and that's definitely something, check out your prices. Every pricing is going up at the moment, so check out your prices and what you do, because you provide a very, very valuable service. And we do too. And what our therapists and our teams provide, we want to be able to pay really well, we'll look after our therapists, to continue training and development, but we also have to it's a business, we've got to make profit out of it at the end of the day. But most importantly, the customer's got to be able to come back each month. So we've got to get that price right so they can do that. Hopefully we do that.
Thanks. Can I just have is an indication, is everybody in the group qualified, or do we have any unqualified, looking to qualify people in the group? Are they looking to qualify? Qualified as well. Yeah, so I was assuming everyone's qualified. So there's an instant, our model relies on a monthly membership. So that's like a gym. People will pay a monthly subscription. They'll only do that once they've had a great experience the first time. So we bring people in for that first experience. And why is it that we're here today? Well, the reason is that we're recruiting more as we grow our business. So our centres, as Elliot explained, have 10 to 15 rooms. That means we can have between 1,000 to 1,500 members coming into that centre each month for their monthly massage. So we do currently across the business around 3,500 massages a month, and it's that consistent quality that's a real challenge. Let's be honest. How do we get down across the team? We have a team of 75 at the moment. We want to grow that, but we know we've got to put training at the heart of it. And by doing that, we grow those across our 5 locations right now. So recruitment's really important, and we are, like a lot of people, very thorough with trade tests, and we're very thorough with details. We want to make sure people can access work really easily, that they can work flexibly as well. And we also make it very, very predictable, so that the schedules are planned way in advance, so that people can put their lives together with work in so many cases as well. It's critical as well to have a pay and also a commission scheme that is competitive, so that people know, because we're going to have more or less a guaranteed group of clients that will come through the front door, we know that people will be very busy. So the pay and the commission scheme rewards that, and we look to continually develop that. But more importantly, we continue the ongoing training. So we have initially a 12-month training program, which is certified actually internationally now through Thinktree Hub, and we have a full certification and continued professional development that goes with that. Beyond that, we love applied anatomy work, and we love applied anatomy. So training that's forever. You can never stop learning on your applied anatomy, and we're very fortunate enough to have a director of massage training and also massage trainers that work with us to do that. say we are not massage therapists, but we understand about how to bring lots of people together. We understand the importance of training, so we need people with your sort of skills to come and train others as well. And that's really important. By doing that, and what that means is that we can continue to bring better and better people into our industry. And we understand that people will have their own plans, and geographically it needs to work with them, but that's really important. Ongoing, we give everyone a massage a month. So we have a membership, so people get a massage a month. It's hard, isn't it, sometimes getting your own massage when you're a therapist. So we plug that into, essentially everyone has a membership with us as a member of our team, and that's really important, as well as what you would expect in terms of fair holiday pay and others. Every one of our employees is on the payroll, not freelance, and that gives really reassurance, protection in terms of revenue, but also means that things like pension and holiday entitlements are just astounding.
I do just want to remind everybody that 1:30 is the award, so please everybody come back for 1:30. I was meant to say that earlier, so apologies. So what is it that the massage company does? So as Charlie said, we bring through a range of activity. Just following on from that, if you're near a massage company centre or something else like that, we are not your competition. We are part of our industry, and the best thing we can do is work together. So if you want to come in for a massage at the massage company, come in. If you're self-employed, you've got no one to give you a massage. So come and see us. We are a family and we are developing our industry. So let's be part of it. And that's the great thing about the National Massage Championships, is we all got to get to know each other, and we've got to build this thing up even more together. So as Charlie said, we acquire customers from a range of activities. We bring them in for that first treatment. They have that first treatment, and then we try to get them to come in on a really regular basis. And what's the history of all this anyway? So there's in the US, there's a number of businesses that started out, and they are called membership-based massage businesses. And there are now thousands of these in the US. They've taken the US by storm. The US used to have a similar taking of massage levels to us at about 8%. It's now 20% in only 20 years, and that happened because of the rise of the membership-based massage businesses, because we made these great centres where people can come in for massage when at times and they can get in to see it, great trained therapists, all at an affordable price, and that's what we're trying to do with the massage company. So this industry built up in the US over the last 20 years, about 6 companies. The largest has 1,200 stores, 1,200 centres in the US. Employs about 20,000 therapists, so it's a pretty impressive business. So when Charlie and I got together, so when I finished at Murad, Charlie was at Virgin, and we went and we had lunch, and we talked about what we would like to do and what we both want to do. We both wanted to do this, we both wanted to launch a membership-based massage business. So Charlie employed the most therapists in the UK. Murad, which I think is a brilliant brand, we were rolling out through salons across the UK and Ireland, and we were having a great time. And we came together to launch the membership-based massage business. So we were hunting around, trying to find properties, and it was really difficult back then. You hear about the high street changing now. Back then it was full, nobody wanted us. So we were looking around and we were searching on the Thames corridor. We finally found this venue in Camberley, and it was fantastic. It had a good space, it was near the train station. Camberley seemed like a great town. So even though most of our business had been in central London, and that's where we started everything, it was great to get out and do it in a town like Camberley. So that was our first centre. It's got 14 treatment rooms, now has about 25 staff working in there, team members. After that, the next one we moved to was Tunbridge Wells. So we were looking around the south for property. It was a time when properties were hard to come by, and we opened in Tunbridge Wells in a 200-year-old brewery over 2 floors, again 14 treatment rooms, and a really, really nice premises right in the centre of town. After that, Mark Cobham joined us. So Mark was one of his team was in the competition today, and he's in High Wycombe. So if any of you know High Wycombe, right in the centre of town, right by Mark. So lots of footfall, people coming past him, and he's got 12 treatment rooms in there over 2 floors, and again a really busy centre. We did it really exciting. We did a deal with India, so they're going to open 50 just before COVID. So they were going to open 50 sites over 5 years, which was amazing. We were on such a roll, like we all were before COVID, weren't we? So we all had to take a back stretch. So that's on the back burner for now, but we'll be coming back at some point. Then we opened Sutton Coldfield, so it was great. Sunny came on board. Sunny opened up in Birmingham, took the massage company out of the south of England, opened up in Sutton Coldfield, and it's been doing really well. His business is booming. He's got loads of people who want massage who don't get massage anywhere else. They just have it as a treat or a one-off, or they have it on holiday. But we've shown them that there's somewhere they can come for regular massage. This is something that we can all do. Finally, Putney, that was meant to open before COVID, is finally opened. And when we came out of the last lockdown, we opened in Putney. So our first centre in London, we opened in the Putney Exchange. It's on the first floor, and it's busy. We've got great therapists, and we've got people who are in London. I mean, if any of you practice in London, you know you can't get a treatment in London at a weekend, and that's what we can offer, because we've now got a treatment route. So it's one of our smaller centres, but right in London. So that's the history of the massage company. We know where we'd like to go, which is a lot more, and that's the insight into TMC.
So we've got a little run through here of what the different locations look like. So this is the first one in Tunbridge Wells, and the team there. And next in High Wycombe, as Elliot was mentioning, slightly different look and feel, but again, a very, very consistent look and brand. And that's so important because customers come to trust us, don't they? As therapists, they trust us. That trust is so important, and it's really interesting. It starts before the massage. So we focus, as all of us as therapists, quite rightly on the quality of the massage, but we have to remember the moment that phone is picked up, or the moment they visit our website or make our booking, that customer contact is started. Sutton Coldfield, right in the middle of the northeast corner of Birmingham, is as Elliot said, doing really well as well. So everyone from the Midlands is doing that. These are some of the plans internationally. We talked about India and the UK, but we would expect now safely to continue to grow within the southeast, the Midlands, and gradually push north. That's the plan. So in order to make that happen, one of the things that we realised before we started the business was that we needed to make sure the training was really good, not just for yourselves who are trained massage therapists, but how do we bring more people into this amazing industry that we all work in? And that's been a challenge because you may or may not be aware, the number of training venues has been shrinking. The number of training opportunities for people has been shrinking, and there are challenges around the practical versus the vocational elements of training. There are, as we all know, some quite quick fixed training courses which present the students with a real challenge, because they may finish that course with the best intention, and they'll be way short of the quality that's required to work. And so they need to bridge the gap. So as an industry, we've launched a training academy which is rolling out in November to really focus on massage therapists and guarantee them a job at the end of it. And that's so important because it breaks my heart when people train, come out the end of their training, and then they can't find a job and they drop out of our amazing industry. And it does happen all too often because they perhaps feel they should be freelance, they may be not as successful as yourselves, building your own client base, and they will drop out. But the great thing is they can come through the program, be guaranteed a job with us as long as they're good enough. And obviously they've got to pass the assessments and they've got to do what they should do. But if they work hard, then they will do, and as long as the quality of the training is correct. So that will resonate with all of you, and for us, we know that by doing that, we'll continue to bring more people in. And guess what? If we've got more therapists coming in, with our marketing machine that we plug in, that's going to have more people having massage. Really purely and simple, the more people that have massage, it's brilliant for everybody. The more normal it becomes, the more we normalise it, the more it becomes a regular lifestyle choice and a monthly routine, rather than a once-in-a-lifetime treat or an injury rehab or a specific issue that someone might have and then stop. So it's about building habit. And we would encourage you, if you're therapists yourself, to have people building habit. We all want regular customers, that is a given. But how do we get them to come back? It's something we do packages. We have the monthly subscription. And that keeps people, it's that education of the market. We knew when we launched the massage company, the biggest challenge was to educate the general public and the general consumer. Which is why events like these are brilliant. We can push our industry internationally, get more people coming in, make it more normal to come massage, remove any risks or any mindset people think it's not for them or it just falls into the too difficult box. That's why we open in the evenings, that's why we're open on Sunday. You know, because sometimes that's just what people want to do. Now, with the training academy, we'd expect that to build up. We're going to be opening the training academy near our centres, so Putney, logically in London, High Wycombe just down to the northwest, Camberley just to the southwest, Tunbridge Wells just to the southeast. We managed to dot around London, and then of course Sutton Coldfield holding the flame, burning in Birmingham as well. So it's really exciting, and that's hopefully giving you a really good insight into not only what we believe the industry has got the potential to do if we all work together, but also how we believe we'll try and do our part to fix that as well. And certainly if you're interested in working with us, we'd love to hear from you. We can stand there, or you can speak to us afterwards, or we can send you details and those elements as well. If you know people that want to train but don't know where to go, again, our training academy is launching, and that's going to be an amazing place for them to come and come with the security that there will be a job for them at the end of it if they work hard. And that might be a great way of them getting started on their careers. We'll see where that takes them long term, but that might be a great way of them getting started. You know, you will all start your career somewhere, and it probably had its challenges, as we all know, every business.
Great, so that's us. We've got 5 minutes, and we'll finish at 1 o'clock. Remember, everybody back at 1:30. Does anybody have any questions? I've got some questions from Charlie that were emailed in earlier. So Charlie, why does a trained therapist need to go through a week's training before working at the massage company?
Okay, so good. So this is one, even if people are trained when they join us, we put everybody through our own training program. There are 3 good reasons why we do it. One is that, of course, there is some variation in the levels of people, even if they've been trained. So we want to make sure we develop some consistency. We also have a group of customers who are reliant on a consistent experience. So they want to know that when they come in, and some of them it's quite, they're quite self-conscious, they want to have that confidence of walking in, they're going to get a consistent experience every time. And that doesn't mean they get the same massage with 6 of these and 4 of those. It means that the flow is the same, and the techniques are the same. So we would start, the back of the legs, and we'll work on the body, and those bits, that customer gets a personalised massage. We also have, the reason this is massively important, techniques that we strongly believe we work on that will protect therapists against injury. And that's massive for us, so we can prolong people's careers, protect them against injury. That's really good for therapists, it's really good for customers, and of course it's really good for business as well.
Great, so thank you very much. It was lovely to speak to you all. Yes, go for it. How much is the training course?
How much is the training course? So, okay, so this is it's on all this is all on the website. So what we've done is we've taken the interpretation of the training course. We've been launching initially with an intense 6-week training course. We would expect to offer another one in the future where it's a bit more distance learning. But as we're getting started, we're doing a 6-week course, and we're breaking it down into 2 parts. So total cost of the course is going to be $2,995 for the 6 weeks. We are going to refund the therapists £1,000 of that at the end of their probationary period as well. So £1,000, yes. So they'll be refunded. $2,995 you pay up front. Yes. Correct. Correct. How does it work for the contract? Yes, so good question. So all of our contracts are fully employed. So fully employed means it's technically it's not self-employed. It's what's called PAYE, so it's a full contract, you pay the tax, you have the holiday entitlement, you have a full contract and a proper employment agreement with us. It depends. We have a minimum of 12 hours and a maximum of 40. We know that some people simply can't work 40 hours because they have their own physical limits, but it's a minimum of 12. A lot of our therapists will be between 20 and 30 as the minimum. So the hourly pay, so depending on the location of where you work, there's a combination of hourly pay and commission. and other elements as well. So if you do apply for our locating, do a report to apply, we will email all those details to you. Sorry, yeah. Well, that's it. That was like of everything. So the question at the front was a good question. So if you already have your own business and you're already freelance, can you work with us? The answer is yes. A number of people do that. They may already have a number of cards. When you work with us, though, that will be on a payroll basis. So you will continue your freelance work as you do it.